Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkerque. It is all change at the top of the table. Auxerre have been dethroned, maybe momentarily, by Guingamp, who are now on 58 points. Auxerre and Dunkerque, that will be us, 57 points. Laval still in there on 54. Brest maybe just be a little bit too far away, but they've still got an outside chance of getting there. We've played some games, I can't remember how many, we've played a few. We played 3 games since our defeat against Laval, 2 in the league, 1 in the Coupe de France. So first up against Red Star, a 2-0 victory here. Lujbica was a champion. First half he was appalling, second half he came out of the block scoring 2 goals, giving us a 2-0 victory. Against Le Havre in the Coupe de France 11th round, we once again go out of a cup competition to Le Havre. It was a 1-0 victory for them in the 98th minute of injury time. We weren't very good, we didn't deserve to go through, but it's kind of a bit annoying that we had to play 120 minutes just to get knocked out. Then up against Troyes, we just about managed to beat them. Levan Gvimradze and a 93rd minute Milan Radovanovic penalty gives us 3 lucky points. I did say that could be a banana skin. Today then, 3 huge matches. Auxerre currently 2nd place, joint on points with us. Lorient in 6th place, not too far away, that's a banana skin, and then Guingamp currently sat top of the table. Before we go too far, there's been a couple of transfers as well that have happened. Kim Hyun-jin has gone out on loan to Anyang. That actually happened during last episode, I just didn't tell you. Joseph Kola has also gone on loan back to Zambia to play for Power Dynamos. The reason why I went there, I thought, you know what, they're actually a good side, because if we have a quick look, if we can see it, where are we finding it? There you go. They're actually in the Confederations Cup, and they're actually a 2-star reputation. So you know what, I think going to that team is actually not a terrible bit of football for them. I've also recalled Dan Stage, because I thought, you know what, we need some goal scorers. He scored 9 goals for Red Star, and then I've realised we can't register him. So I've basically just annoyed Red Star, although one thing that he did do just before I recalled him is he scored the winner for Red Star against Auxerre. So, you know what, Dan Stage could be helping out. Just a bit stupid of me to recall him now when we can't do anything with him. Let us jump straight into it then. Auxerre, we've beaten them once before, they've beaten us twice, there's been 2 draws. Both teams actually in consistent form. If we're going to take points from Auxerre, this is going to be the time, isn't it? They're not in good form. They've dropped down. They've lost 6 games. We've actually lost only 4 all season. Problem is, we've drawn 9. Valenciennes are going to be facing Guingamp. Valenciennes are down the wrong end of the table, so we have to assume that Guingamp are going to win, which means one of us, Auxerre and Dunkerque, needs to basically get 3 points out of this match, because otherwise Guingamp are going to start to run away with it. The starting lineup we are going to go for then. In goal is going to be Daniel Gerritz. Deriqua comes in for the suspended Ryan Birch. Boris, Ella and Eduardo Luiz round off the back 4. Big Gids is going to be playing as that half-back today because if we scroll down, Asan Kamara also suspended. 2 mini yellow cards. Radovanovic has come into the centre of midfield alongside Minty. Simon Bogle is going to be that right-sided winger because Lujbica has picked up a minor injury. He's out for 7 days to 2 weeks, so we really don't want to be playing him for this. Konstantin Mushashvili is going to be on the left-hand side because Alan Varel was injured. Levan Gvimradze is going to be the striker. I've shouted at Mushashvili, I've shouted at Gvimradze, I've shouted at Zvomir Zubak because all of them aren't playing very well. The only one that I didn't really shout at of all of our attacking players was Lujbica because he is actually playing really well. Hopefully, me giving those players a bollocking is going to kick them right up the arse and they're going to score some goals in this match. Last time we played Auxerre, I think we drew. Or did we lose? No, we lost. We lost to Auxerre and we lost to Guingamp and we lost to Laval and I think we lost to Lorient maybe? Basically, we lose to teams around us. We beat teams below us, we lose to teams around us. I'm hoping we can break that duck against Auxerre today. Mushashvili, already 12 seconds on the clock, gives away a free kick. Throw in deep in the Auxerre half for Luiz to take. Waha back to Eduardo Luiz, crosses in, cleared. Minty's not going to get there. Big Gids with the ball now. Where is he going to go? Forward to Bogle. He's got Deriqua behind him. Does try to find Deriqua. Does cross it in as well. It's not the best cross though. Radovanovic to Minty. Minty's got a bit of space. Across to the Brazilian Eduardo Luiz. Crosses in. What? Was that a cross? I don't know. Waha. Back to Deriqua. Into Bogle. Bogle to Radovanovic. He's hit the inside of the bar and it is cleared. That was a golden opportunity to take the lead, and unfortunately it stays 0-0. Free kick for Radovanovic again. Boris is there and Boris's effort is over the bar. Could have been 2. Guingamp have taken the lead in their match as they have gone now to 61 points against Valenciennes. 10 minutes left of the first half and we've yet to have a shot on target, although all of the highlights, up until now anyway, have been for us. Radovanovic with the ball deep in his own half. Long ball upfield though. Doesn't manage to find one of our players. Vimradze gets it to his Georgian friend Mushashvili. Radovanovic to Minty. All the way across, finds the German Simon Bogle. He's going to try and cross it in. Darikwa's going to get a second chance though. He crosses it in, tries to find Vimradze, can't do it. Radovanovic controls it, finds Bogle. Bogle runs with the ball, goes for goal. He's hit the post, and we are not getting the luck. The ball is cleared for a throw-on. Radovanovic with a free kick just before half-time, and we've hit the post again. Seriously, game? I'm starting to think that the game's a little bit biased to players hitting the post than hitting the bar. Half-time then, it is 0-0. The crossbar and the post is keeping Auxerre in this game. We've had no shots on target, which we've had a lot of shots. They've just all hit the post or the bar, haven't they? We've hit the woodwork 3 times. 3 times in 45 minutes. We're going to do a sub at half-time. Vimradze is coming off because he's complacent and on a 6.4. Zvomir Zubak is going to be coming on. Hopefully Mr. Zubak can take the shouting that I gave to him the other day and actually score a goal in this one and maybe give us a 3 points. Throw on for Auxerre. Sulek. Eduardo Luiz gets the ball. Ella tries to find Minty, goes through the back of him. Perfectly fine tackle, apparently. Crossed in. Darikwa heads clear, and we are 1-0 down because of a foul and then a misplaced header. What absolute horse crap. How is that a good free kick? He went through the back of him. A good free kick, a good tackle. I'm angry. I'm very angry. And then Darikwa does that for no apparent reason. We're 1-0 down to Auxerre. 25 minutes left. Mushashvili's playing awful, so we're going to bring on Bafana Dimitri. It's always a worry when Bafana Dimitri is kind of our go-to guy for that left wing. It's normally Zubak or it would be Alan Varel. But obviously Zubak's already on the pitch. Varel is out injured. Something needs to change. Something really does need to change. 7 shots, not a single one on target. 15 minutes to play. Big Gids steals the ball away, runs forward, finds Bafana Dimitri. Do it, Bafana! It is saved by the Ukrainian goalkeeper. We are going to have a corner. Big Gids is going to be stepping up to take the corner. Lots of players in there. It's nearly on one of our players. Ella to Minty. Inside the area. Stand there. Get fouled or something. Minty finds Bogle. Across Radovanovic. Takes a few touches. Big Gids goes for goal. Takes a few deflections. Dimitri's there. And he's slid the ball off the pitch. You bloody idiot. 8 minutes to play. Boris's ball forward to Bogle. Number 8 has got Darikwa on the right-hand side. Crosses in, hits one of their players, and now the counter-attack for Auxerre is on. Valencians have pulled one back against Guingamp. Boris with the ball. Where are we going to go with it? We're going to have to lump it upfield, aren't we? Finds Bogle just about on the pitch. Runs direct towards the goal. Finds Zvomir Zubak, and Zubak has smashed it at the goalkeeper. It's going to be a corner. 7 minutes to play. Big Gids steps up with the corner. It's not a good corner. It's never a good corner. Bogle back to Gids though. Second chance. Crosses in. Zubak is there. It's cleared. Are we going to keep this ball alive? Minty plays it back to Rodrigue Ella. We are not going to keep this ball alive and we are going to lose, aren't we? Radovanovic goes for goal and he's hit it just wide. 4 minutes to play. I can't really do anything. I can't make it more attacking. We're already pretty attacking to begin with. We are going to lose to Auxerre because of a foul. Because of a dirty, filthy tackle that the referee decided to let them play on, and they've scored the winning goal from it. You're getting an angry team talk. You're not good enough. We should have scored. We should have scored about 3 goals in that, and we end up losing. So both Guingamp and Auxerre now move clear of us. Laval catching up just 2 points behind us because they only drew. If they won, Laval would have actually moved up into 3rd place. They are awfully close, and I do not like that. Right, next up is going to be Lorient, who are 8th place in the table. Who did they play? They lost 2-1 to Troyes. How in the hell is Rafa Benitez in charge of Lorient? Doesn't matter. They're 8th in the table. Apparently, Lorient are odds-on favourites to win this match, which, after our last few performances, I would probably agree with that. Who else are playing? Auxerre versus Gazilek, Ajaccio, and Guingamp are going to be playing Brest. Guingamp-Brest is a big game that, to be honest, if Brest win, brings them closer into us, assuming we don't beat Lorient. but it means that also Guingamp don't run away with it. It's very, very tight at the top of the table. The top 5, really, I'd say are all within a chance of the title. Maybe Metz and Red Star and Lorient could possibly sneak in, but I think they're a bit too far away. We are going to be trying something a little bit different for the Lorient game, and I'm not sure whether it's a good idea or not. Anyway, you can see there, we're going to do a 4-1-3-2 formation. The attacking midfielder from the 4-4-2 Diamond Gegenpress has dropped back to be a roaming playmaker. That's all I've changed. So, in goal is going to be Daniel Garrett's back 4. Birch, Boris, Blom and Eduardo Luiz. Blom has come in because Rodrigue Ella has picked up too many yellow cards. Asan Kamara is going to be that defence midfielder with Minty, Waha and Radovanovic as the 3 central midfielders. Waha is going to be that roaming playmaker. I'm hoping his influence on the team is going to help massively in this. The poacher of Alan Varel and Zvomane Zubak is going to be the pressing forward next to him. Lots of players are on international duty. Kevin Radza, Mushatvili, also Pavel Jindrasek, he's on international duty. I was going to play him. This is one of the reasons why we've changed up formations, because we don't have any wingers at the moment. One of the suggestions that our assistant manager said is we should stop being positive and we should be defensive. Now, defensive, I agree, will mean we probably won't concede a goal. It also means we probably won't score a goal. So, I want to score goals. You don't win games without scoring goals. Auxerre have taken the lead against Gazaleka Jeso almost immediately after just 2 minutes. So far here, we are doing okay but getting no highlights. Guingamp now 1-0 up as well. So far it's been a cracking match of football here. We are 35 minutes in, not a single highlight. We've had 7 shots, 41 minutes in, and the final highlight of the game starts with the orange of Lorient with the ball. Plays it all the way across. Cabot runs forward. He is tiny. He is smaller than Gideon Waha, isn't he? Boris intercepts the cross. So are we going to be building from the back, or are we going to balls this up? Dennis Blom, just get it upfield. Radovanovic to Big Gids, the roaming playmaker in the middle of the pitch. Goes forward, tries to find Alan Varel, and does so. Varel one-on-one with the keeper, and he has finally scored his 4th goal of the season. Was that offside? I saw the flag. I don't know. I don't think it was offside. I think we're good. We are 1-0 up against Lorient. This is a good result. Hopefully, we can maintain this lead. Hopefully, Guingamp and Auxerre maybe concede a few goals would be nice. Half-time, we are 1-0 up. Viral's goal, as we've just seen. The difference. What else is happening? Auxerre 2-0 up against Gazalek Ajaccio. And Guingamp, who are 1-0 up against Brest. We'd like some of the lower down teams to, help us out a little bit. I don't want, great start to the second half there, Zubak, I don't want us to finish 3rd. 3rd is no good, and if we are just a little bit too far away from 2nd place, the rest of the season is going to be extremely infuriating. Birch across to Radovanovic, goes for goal from distance and scores an absolute rocket. 47 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. We are 2-0 up now against Lorient. We are starting to coast. Maybe having Big Gids doing this roaming playmaker thing works out quite nicely. Maybe it's only against Lorient. What a finish this is from Radovanovic. He loves a screamer. By us winning this game, we are keeping in touch with the top 2. We do need someone to help us out. We need one of those top 2, or both of those top 2 really, to start losing some games. Obviously, next match is Guingamp. Can we be someone to upset the party? And if we beat Guingamp, we won't go ahead of them, but we'll go just 1 point behind. Eduardo Luiz manages to steal the ball away. Long ball towards Alan Varel. Controls it, great. Crosses in, no one's there. Zubak manages to win the header. Big Gids, back to Radovanovic. Zubak, the Croatian, curls in. Almost got enough curl on that to put it into the bottom corner. That would have been a wonderful goal. Another highlight just before the hour mark. Over the top of one of their players, and they do still have the ball though. Romain across. Lene. Lowney, maybe. Cabot gets tackled by Minty. Waha to Minty again. That 3-player midfield, that 3-man midfield is really good. Varel across to Birch. The Americans not had too many opportunities this season because Dariqua's been actually very, very good. Cabot for Lorient, ball forward. Wisser, he's not going to get there. Boris has managed to scramble the ball away to Birch. Kamara to Minty to Waha, passing it around like we know what we're doing. Eduardo Luiz now on the left. Number 39. Cross-field ball to Birch. Controls it into the area to Alan Varel. And Alan Varel has his 5th of the season, his 2nd of the match. We are 3-0 up against Lorient. Where was this performance in the last match? Admittedly, very different team, very different lineup. I'm thinking against Guingamp we're going to stick with this, because this is working really well against Lorient. 12 shots, 6 on target. No subs yet either. We're going to do one now. Zubak's going to come off for... What do we do? I don't have any strikers, do I? That's a big problem I've got. I don't have any strikers. Kalzalai? I don't want Bafana Dimitri. Oh, we're doing it. Bafana Dimitri is going to be coming on. What is your natural position? Pressing forward is as good as you're going to get. Fine. That's a questionable thing to do, but we're doing it. I don't think any more goals have happened in the other games, so we are still going to be 3 points behind. Mets have taken the lead, but that's not really relevant to us. Since the substitution, nothing's happened. Not a single highlight at all. We are gone beyond the 90 minutes. We've got 1 minute and 40 seconds to play. Birch with the ball, so this might actually be a proper highlight. Runs forward with a bit of purpose. Keeps going. Finds Dimitri Bafana. And Dimitri Bafana Dimitri, whatever way round it is, has bloody scored, hasn't he? The Madagascan international has made it 4-0. His second goal of the season. That was kind of out of the blue. I'm happy, but that was out of the blue. The full-time whistle has gone, and that second half performance was wonderful. 3 goals in the second half, 1 before half-time as well from Alan Varel. That is perfect. I don't think, though, the results elsewhere went our way. They did not, by the looks of it. Guingamp winning 1-0, Auxerre winning 3-1 in the end. So we are still in third place, still 2 points ahead of Laval because they managed to beat Stade Reims. Brest now looking like they might be too far away, being 10 points behind second place. Next up then, the big one, Guingamp. I am not going to lie to you. I am extremely nervous about this match. If we lose, I think the title hopes are out of the window, aren't they? If we lose and Auxerre win, I think automatic promotion hopes are very, very unlikely. We need to win this. A victory here will just keep us in touch with everybody. That's basically all we need to do. But unfortunately, it is against Guingamp, the team that are top of the table, who we've never beaten in 2 attempts. We are going to stick with the 4-1-3-2 formation. We do have some of our players back from international duty as well. What we are going to go with is going to be Daniel Gerrits in goal. Birch, Boris, Ella returns to the starting 11 and Eduardo Luiz as the back 4. Asan Kamara as the defence midfielder with Minty, Waha and Radovanovic as the midfield 3. Alan Varel and Mushashvili, who's just come back from international duty with Georgia, will be the 2 strikers. Levan Gvinradze, I'm just starting to forget about him. I've kind of given up with him, and I've gone, in the summer, if any one of those teams make a half-decent bid, he's gone. Unless we get promoted, and then all of a sudden he might get happy again. Because basically he's so unhappy that he just plays badly all the time, and that's just not good. It is a huge game, and I am so nervous, so nervous about this. I take a 1-0. I take a scrape a 1-0 victory here. A draw, is a draw the end of the world? A draw's probably not the end of the world, but it's probably not ideal either. Already 10 seconds in, Guingamp have the ball in our area, but it is in our goalkeeper's hands. Radovanovic with a free kick for us. John easily claims the ball. Auxerre have taken the lead against Cholet, which means right now Auxerre will go to the top of the table. Birch controls the kick out from the goalkeeper to Boris. Across to Rodrigue Ella, the Cameroonian. Forward, finds Eduardo Luiz on the left-hand side. Is he going to find Mushashvili? Varel was in there. Varel's gone down. It's a penalty. We have a penalty after 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Who is it stepping up? Is it Radovanovic? It's usually Radovanovic. He steps up, goes for goal down the middle. We are 1-0 up against league leaders Guingamp. That means we are definitely still in this title race if it stays this way. Auxerre, like I said, will be top of the table definitely now. 1 point behind Guingamp, 3 points behind Auxerre. Waha's corner comes in, John easily claims it. Why do we even see corners? Maybe I need to actually look at possibly doing some form of corner tactic because we're just awful at corners. Birch with the ball. Their goalkeeper just lumps it upfield to find Birch every time. I think Auxerre are 2-0 up. Luiz with the ball forward to Mushashvili. Gets tackled and now Guingamp can counter. Foray into the area. Goes for goal. It's a wonderful, wonderful block from Boris. It's going to be a corner for Guingamp. Who is going to be going over to take it is Luis Araujo, maybe. And Gerrits fists it clear. Varel heads it a little bit further forward to find Mushashvili. Back to Eduardo Luiz. We don't see any more of the highlight. I'm hoping not a lot happens in this match now. Radovanovic to Luiz. So far, it's been extremely stressful. 17 minutes in. Waha back to Kamara. All the way across to Birch, who's picked up a yellow card. Plays it across the other side now to Eduardo Luiz. Controls crosses, hits a player. Radovanovic to Waha. Is he going to go to Luiz? Where is Eduardo Luiz going to go? Mushashvili goes for goal. It's fallen to Birch, and Ryan Bloody Birch has rocketed that into the back of the net. It is 2-0. Konstantin Mushashvili claims the assist somehow. Ryan Birch has got his second of the season, and we've got our second of the game. This is going well. This formation seems to be doing the job. 34 minutes now on the clock, and Guingamp with the ball in the area goes for goal. It's an open net, and they've hit it wide. How lucky are we? Another throw on. Silvino to Coco. Crosses in. Forays there, and they're going to go 2-1. Jonathan Okone with the goal. Right, they are excited to get the ball back on the halfway line. I mean, so far, that's the only real chance they've had. I'd say that. They should have scored twice. They did have an open goal. It is going to be 2-1 at half-time. Rodrigue Ella has taken that mistake on his head. Right, what do we do here? Do we take Ella off? He's on a 6.1. I think we're going to have to. Dennis Blom is going to come on. Alan Varal's not doing particularly well. Do we do Zubac as well? 2 subs at half-time. Risky, I think, is the best way to put that. 50 minutes on the clock. Luiz steals the ball away. Mushashvili finds Zubac. No, he doesn't. The kick upfield from the Guingamp defence. Blom keeps it in play. Crosses it for them wonderfully well. Gerrits controls it. Forward to Kamara. Across to Boris. Just smash it upfield. Plays it across to Ryan Birch. Over the halfway line. Where is he going to go? He's smashed it into the area. Zubac is there, and what a finish that is from the Croatian Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Zvomir Zubac. We are 3-1 up. I can't remember whether I set something to say whipping crosses early or something like that, but that was a spectacular ball from Ryan Birch. He is going to be getting man of the match award at the end of this, no doubt. 20 minutes left to play. We're going to do a substitution. It's going to be Luiz for Collignon. It is a risky substitution, but Luiz is shattered, 63% fitness, and already there is a highlight. Kamara heads clear. Big Gids now runs forward with the ball. We've not seen too much of him in this match. Waha across to Mushashvili. Lovely touch. How did he not score it? He took it round. He did the hard bit. He took it round his man. Corner for Guingamp. Cleared by Waha. Only as far as Jonathan Okone. Raboul. Where is he going to go? He's being forced backwards by 2 Dunkerque players. They do manage to get the ball forward, though, in the end. Brosu across. Silvino comes inside, stops, plays it back to Brosu again. Koulibaly across to Riviere. Bit of space on the right-hand side past Collignon. Crosses in early. Coco is there. He's hit the post, and Birch can clear it. And it's going to be a throw-on. We are going to see the throw-on as well. Silvino to Coco. Not the best header, but keeps the ball alive. In towards their strikers, but Radovanovic can steal it away. Zubac across. Mushashvili, is he going to finally do it now? Mushashvili's hit the post, and he's finally put the ball in the back of the net. Oh my word, he's had so many chances. And finally, Konstantin Mushashvili gets his 4th of the season, our 4th of the game. He's on an 8.3. He should have scored about 6, I think. Final 5 minutes, and this is a wonderfully spectacular result. I could not believe how well we've done here. 20 seconds to play. Unfortunately, Auxerre have won their game, so it doesn't mean we move anywhere in the table. But basically, all we needed to do was win. Keeping in touch with the top 2, and that's the goal. Collignon's in the area, goes for goal. The full-time whistle goes at Stade Marcel Tribut. A 4-1 victory. 20 shots, 9 on target. What a win that is. Auxerre comfortably won their match against Cholet, which was kind of expected because they are bottom of the table, but that keeps us in touch. Laval also winning their game. Laval, I can see being a big pain in the ass because they're just quietly going about their business. They've not been in the top 3 since then. So they're just quietly going about their business in 4th place. Auxerre top, Guingamp 2nd, Dunkerque 3rd. 3 points separate the top 3. Oh, it's going to be a tense end to the season, isn't it? Basically, the last 4 episodes of the season are going to be triple headers because we're going to have to show every match, aren't we? Angers, Ajaccio and Leon Duchère in the next episode. Then Valenciennes, Cholet and Paris FC. We've got a very good run till the end of the season. The highest rated team there is 12th. We've got a very good run to the end of the season. Hopefully we can just keep picking up wins. And this new formation, we've scored 8 goals in 2 games with that change of formation. I think that's what we need to go with until the end of the season. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkerque. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and I will see you next time, where maybe in the next episode we'll probably confirm playoffs. Can we get ourselves into the top 2 in the next episode? Oh, this has to be the season. It really has to be the season, and I think we are close. We are extremely, extremely close. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.